Hello everyone. Hi, how are you? Just trying to share this. Today we will learn about the currency market. In the currency market, exactly what do we do? We do foreign exchange transactions. For the imports and exports, we need to know about foreign exchange transactions. So currency conversion is again very important and how to get converted, how to convert the currency that we will understand in this particular topic. So, first, let's start with how it can be done. So, basic I'm talking about. So, first of all, you need to understand that this Swift code is the code which has been given for the country's currency. For every country, there is Swift code. The Swift code will be for three letters, and those three letters will mention first two letters for name of the country and the last third letter will be for the name of currency. So first of all, we understand our Indian currency. You must have heard about it. INR. INR means Indian rupee. So that's our country name, India. First two letters and third letter, that is rupee. That's INR. The same way, we have USD, the very popular currency, which has been used by most of the countries throughout the world as a vehicle currency. Vehicle currency is the currency which is used for routine imports and export. And regular basis, people prefer to have USD for the transaction purpose because they have faith in that particular currency. So generally, throughout the world, majority of the countries prefer to deal in USD, that's United States, and we call that green currency dollar, very popular. The same way, one of very important currency again that is called GBP. It's called from Great Britain, Great Britain pound. We call that as Great Britain pound. So in India, it is right now around 100 plus, and United States dollar is around 86 right now going on. So generally, last few days ago it has reached 88 US dollar. Now it is 86. So it is reduced. So generally it depends upon the interest rates of the country. So now over here you can see INR, USD, GBP. The same way, one of very important country more, that is JPY. That's from Japan. Japan is the name of the country and currency we call as yen. Japan yen. Japanese yen we call that. The next to that is AUD. Australia. Australian dollar. Australian dollar is also in routine regular basis available. Then we have country called Canada, and that is called as Canadian dollar. It's called Canadian dollar. One group of nation, that's European nations, they have currency called euro, and that is used in few of the countries from Europe, and that's euro. We call that EURO, but its Swift code is EUR. Even we have what do you call SGD, that is Singapore dollar. we have after SGD, we have CHF. Over here, now this is something different. It's starting with C and H, but this is from Switzerland. That Switzerland franc, call it. Then we have many more other, but every country will have their own Swift code and their own currency. So here, few of them which are in regular requirement. I mentioned over here. One more I can mention over here is generally what we use in our course syllabus, SEK, that is Swedish kron, that is from Sweden, KCRONE, or we can also, it's not KRONE. So that is Swedish kron from Sweden, and all that we have over here as Swift code. Now, over here, I will mention that generally what we do, we try to find out that for $1, how many rupees we have to pay. Because we are from India, so we try to work out first with that for $1, how much we are supposed to pay. So that is, we call that one USD is equals to how many rupees. One USD is equals to how many rupees. So we generally find out that if I work out with the today's rate, that how much, what is the rate of USD as of today. So it's around 1 USD for INR 86.85 today's rate. We have to pay 86 rupees and 85 paisa. Rupees 86.85 paisa. Now you can see over here after decimal, I have mentioned two digits. After decimal, I mentioned two digits. You can see over here. So now, 1 USD is rupees 86.85. So if I want to mention this as a quotation, I will mention that as USD slash INR 86.85. USD slash INR is 86.85. Now, this is one price, one quotation I have given. But you understand one thing, that generally there are two quotations, there are two prices. How? It's generally done by banks. All these transactions are done by bank. Central bank majorly in the foreign exchange transaction, they give you two quotes. One, their buying rate, and the other is their selling rate. So the quotation for buying is called as bid. BID. BID bid is buying price of bank from anyone. It can be bank to bank or individual or it can be company. So generally, if you go to bank, tell them that I have $1, how much you will give me. Bank will say, I will give you 86.12. Suppose bank buy at 86.12. That's their buying price, and that we call as bid. The other is ask. The selling price of the bank, selling price of currency means dollar if they want to sell out to individual, to any other bank, selling price of bank to other bank, or individual or any company. It will be called as ask. Ask maybe and always will be more than the bid. So generally, when we buy anything from the market and we want to sell it out, we are in trading. So obviously, we will try to work out that we earn some profit on that. When we put our product in market to sell out, we always see that we earn something. So here it's mentioned as 86.95. Suppose. So if it is 86.95, that means bid is 86.12 and ask is 86.95. So my quotation will be mentioned as such, like this: USD. I'll mention my quotation as, I'll show you something. Wait a minute. USD. 1 minute. Let me increase the size of the font. We mention USD slash INR. If it is USD slash INR, 86.12 slash 86.95. Over here, you can see USD. For 1 USD, how many INR? For 1 USD, how many INR? So for 1 USD, if you want to buy 1 USD, you have to pay 86.95 rupees. And if you want to sell out 1 USD, you will get 86.12 from the bank. So that's bid and ask. And you can see there is some spread. There is some earning by the bank around. You can see that 83 paisa. There is some earning. That 83 paisa earning is called as spread. Spread over here is ask minus bid. And ask minus bid over here, you can see that 86.95 minus 86.12. Now, further, I mentioned it over here. So your spread is how much? The spread is 83 paisa. But generally, we will not call that as 83 paisa. We call that 8300 pips. I will call it as what? 8300 pips or points. So 8,300 pips or points. At least after decimal, at least there has to be 4 digits. So that's why there are 2 digits mentioned over here. 83 is the spread. I have included 2 more digits after 83. and that 0.8300. 0.8300 will not, if I'm writing 0.83 or if I'm writing a 0.8300, that will not change the value. So here there is spread of 8,300 pips. There is a spread of 8,300 pips or 8,300 points. So after decimal, always we have to write 4 digits. That's called pips or points. Now, the quotation which mention USD slash INR. So here, the left hand side is called as left side currency is base currency. It is for 1 USD. It is for 1 USD. That's why it is a base currency. Base can be 1, 10, 100, like that. So 1 USD is how many INR? So 1 USD will be constant always, but INR will variate. So right hand side currency will be always considered as variable currency because right side will always keep on variating. Variable currencies always keep on variating, fluctuating because it is market operated and it will fluctuate as per the market demand and supply. So right side currency is variable currency. For our example, it is here it is INR and there it is USD. But INR is how many? You can see over here, or you can write this way also. 1 USD is equals to INR 86.12 slash 86.95. So now you know one more thing, that left hand side is bid price and right hand side is ask price. And this one full thing, USD slash INR 86.12 slash 86.95, is called as one full quotation. That's known as one full quotation. So that is the base right now, which I'm teaching over here. There are multiple and many more things after this. You understood one more thing, that after decimal, we have to always mention at least 4 digits. If nothing is there, only if you have only 1 digit, then you will put 3 zeros beside that. And if you have something like 2 digits, you have to put 2 zeros beside that. Clear with this? I'll explain you more about that after this particular thing. So let's end for the uh, lecture today right now and see that how it is worked out. So bye bye for now, and I'll catch you later on. Thank you. Thanks all.